the way you haunt my dreams. No, no, they can't take that away from me. It was a Friday afternoon, and all of a sudden I got a knock on the door. I went to the door. Who is it? They said ACS. I didn't think there was nothing wrong until she decided to read this report to me. And it wasn't because of drugs or neglect. It was actually because I disciplined my daughter for stealing. She had stole some candy. So she left. About an hour and a half later, I got another knock on the door, and it was the same lady again. And she was saying that her supervisor had suggested to her that me and the children be taken to Jacoby Hospital. The worker stuck her head out the door and she asked me to come inside. I thought, something was wrong with one of the kids. She showed me this paper, and it had these rules, regulations, rights, and responsibilities. And after we went through some of the points, she asked me did I understood. And, yeah, I understand. So she said, sign the paper, and I signed the paper. And then all of a sudden, 2 police came out and said, put your hands behind your back. I was being arrested for assault and abuse to my children. I didn't understand the logic behind them doing what they did, because I didn't do nothing wrong. I mean, I just spanked her for what she needed to be spanked for. My children were taken from me March 26, 1999. I didn't find out until after 11 days where my children were, and I found out through a telegram. All my children were removed, from the oldest to the 15-month-old. My children remained in the system for 2 years. The only thing that was holding me up was the courts going back and forth through adjournments. I was going to parenting classes during this time. I was doing family therapy at this time, and I was doing individual therapy at this time. What helped me gain more insight into the system and gave me more tools to use to fight the system was the Child Welfare Organizing Project. And what they do is train and inform parents of their rights and self-advocacy. I learned that I still have rights as a mother even though my children were in care. I still had the right to participate and to be close in every facet in my children's life. I learned how to handle the court system. I learned how to handle the agency. I got my children. I could have just left. I really didn't have to come back. I really didn't have to be bothered with the child welfare system at all. Come to find out, I wasn't the only one going through this. My whole community is filled with ACS and foster care and preventive services, but parents don't know what to do. That's the reason why I stayed. I think that's the reason why I'm involved with the Alliance and help other families get out of the same situation that I was in. I am now a parent organizer for the Child Welfare Organizing Project, and I have been employed with them for about 6 years now.
Funding provided by the Annie E. Casey Foundation.